Greetings, BCPS community, our partners in planning. We wanted to share some calendar and schedule feedback options for you so that we can ensure our schedule and our calendar fit the needs of all of our BCPS community. Instructional minutes. To ensure our instructional minutes are equivalent across all levels, you will see that on the right-hand side, we're going to be following a new time structure in the 26-27 school year. On the left-hand side, you see that our current reality prevents all of our levels from having equivalent instructional minutes. School year requirements. The student instructional year must meet a minimum requirement set by state law KRS 158.070. It's structured around a 187-day contract for teachers and staff. Let's talk about some of those minimal requirements for instruction, and that can be met using two primary models, traditional and variable calendar options. On the left, you're going to see the traditional calendar option, which we follow now, and a variable calendar option that we're wanting to see if there's an interest for the 26-27 school year. On the left-hand side, you can see that a traditional calendar option would require 1,062 instructional hours, a minimum of 170 student attendance days. In a traditional calendar format, we typically start the second week of August, which is usually around Wednesday, August the 12th, and fall break is typically taken the first full week of October. In a proposed variable calendar option, it is required that 1,062 instructional hours are met, but in a variable calendar, there are not a required set number of days by law. A variable calendar does require that the school year could not start until at least the Monday closest to August 26th. And with that later start date, fall break may need to be later and maybe less than a full week. Both calendar options would target the conclusion of the school year by the end of May, with the option of make-up days pending calendar options, which we know are going to happen. Here is a layout of those teacher and staff contracted days, which equal 187 days. You can see that for student instruction days, there's 170. For bullet days, there are 7. Bullet days are strategically scheduled throughout the year to provide dedicated exclusive work time for staff. This time is used for critical activities essential to achieving the district and school improvement plans. Professional learning takes up 4 days. Paid holidays take up 4, and then opening closing days take up 2, which equals that 187. Here is something that we're looking at proposing for the 26-27 year, flipping the schedule with an earlier start for elementary and a later start for high school. We would love your feedback on this to see, would you be interested in adjusting the school schedules? On the left is our current instructional minute reality and start and stop end times for our school locations at levels. And then we're looking for, in the 26-27 school year, any feedback you could give on how you would feel about flipping the schedule with differing start and end times. Some of the data we found revealed that there is some biological alignment support. Younger children are morning larks and naturally more alert and focused in early morning hours, which optimizes their core learning time. The logistical ease, allowing parents to drop off our elementary kiddos on their way to work, potentially. A potential traffic reduction as well, as it pushes high school student drivers commute to a later time, which could reduce congestion during peak morning rush hour. An attendance buffer with start and end times adjusting, it may help decrease absences when bus transportation is limited or unavailable. Also, a potential cost saving for families, as an earlier release time for elementary students could reduce the reliance on or the need for before school care programs. As you can see, this is completely a proposal to get feedback on what our community may enjoy or support. We want your feedback and we need your feedback. It's very important for us to have this going forward so our calendar committee will be fully informed when they're making decisions to present to the board. You please complete this survey by November 25th by scanning this QR code here or by simply following the link that's been shared. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Have a wonderful day.